Come on now. It's all about go. That's what it is. Let's play the time, baby.
Oh, boy. You see that?
Of course I did. I was one up there making the play.
Man, I love it. That's what we need out of you. You read your keys, you read it beautifully, and made the play.
I told you. I came here to be a playmaker. And it's a lot easier to do that when you've broken down the film.
That's what I like to hear. I know Coach Koué will be pleased, too. He loves that you're in the film room all the time. That's a sign of commitment. So keep it up, all right?
I got you, Coach. I'm all in.
The Jets offense set to go here to start 2022. Zach Wilson. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the second-year man from Carolina, this is Michael Carter. And how he got away from that first tackler, no idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. Back to throw. Gillespie. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years. But that's really been it at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, thrown another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least one season, he's the man here. And it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's the veteran Justin Houston who got in there to make the stop. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. C.J. Uzomah, 49 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. We talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunity. Also seen that he has a flair for the big moment. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them. Can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
That could be the...
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Been a decent start for him here in this. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. And his throw here's incomplete. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
2nd and 2. Back to throw again. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now over. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll put the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Looking to throw. Gillespie. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. To throw again. Gillespie. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. On third down, Gillespie. And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Running left, it's Hall. Able to avoid him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. How about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he'll be brought down at the 27. And you know Carter Landry is on the sideline smiling after that one. Remember, the former tight end joined Manny Kahu'e's offensive staff this spring, and he has been a big advocate of getting the tight ends involved in the passing game.
Yeah, we remember him as a solid tight end in this league for a number of years, and while his playing days just ended, he jumps right into the coaching ranks. And I think he's a great fit and a great gift for this offensive staff. With his knowledge and experience, I think he could move up quickly over the next few years.
A toss left side for Hall. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. That'll be checked down to Drake. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game.
Touchdown! Breece Hall. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Anything he... They go play action here on first down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Operating from the gun, Gillespie. Open man is Uzama. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back to throw. Gillespie. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now left side on the swing pass. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen. And it sets up a third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. On fourth down, Gillespie. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore from 3 yards out. And the Jets have scored again in this third quarter. This time to move out in front. The New York set to take the field. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Gillespie. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Oh, yeah, that's a good throw right there. This is a big game for this man at quarterback. He's a QB1 to start the year for the first time in his career. And he's determined not to let this opportunity get away from him.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. Touchdown, Jets! Kenyon Drake, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. Who dumps this one off here to Hall. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Gillespie. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Braxton Berrios. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will add to their fourth quarter lead. The CD always a little extra excitement for week one. And one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So
Keep your head on the swivel and those feet ready to move. You're about to match up with a D lineman in the 99 Club, and he can bring a lot of pain. Might want to get the ice bath ready, too.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Throwing on first down, Gillespie. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. Rolling to his left. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that 1st drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds Corey Davis. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Back to throw. Gillespie. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Jets 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Gillespie. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jadeveon Clowney coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. New York set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between positions. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Able to slither by, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Off play action. Gillespie. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year And then tomorrow night, a treat, a Monday night doubleheader. Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern. And then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the bootleg. Gillespie. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because... On 1st down, Gillespie taking in left side. It's Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Back to throw. Gillespie. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. So here are the Jets now to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore. On 1st and 10, Gillespie being chased out left. He's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gillespie. And he'll find Hall. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. And he completes it to Berrios. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Looking to throw. Gillespie. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Steps away. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. To throw from his end zone. Gillespie. To the right side, and he's got more complete. He's got room past the 30. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Touchdown! C.J. Uzomah, 61 yards, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get...
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played well. Good. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go with Drake. They find some open field here. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back up.
Let's go now.
Throwing on 1st down. Gillespie. He finds Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Gillespie. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah. East in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game as his guys are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in the game.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And the on first down, Gillespie. And a completion to Wilson. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move. 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gillespie. And he fires one, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touch.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think the Browns got it. They did. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down?
After review of the play,
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back to throw. Gillespie. Open man is Uzomah. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown! Corey Davis, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary.
So out now come the Jets. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes it. They go play action here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Flushed out right. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Operating from the gun, Gillespie. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Back to throw again. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock down.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. On the toss, it's Hall. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a throw here to his running back. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Gillespie. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. Back to throw. Gillespie. Caught by Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Looking to throw. Gillespie. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets are on their way to a 2-0. And the Jets set to take the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 48-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll run with Hall. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like